Yeah, yeah. Lock the door on him. Lock the door on him. Hood postman. Hood postman. Reporting live. Reporting live. This the hood postman, come and check the program. You ain't from the streets, this is something you should know, man. Running from police, gotta grip the whip with both hands. Speeding down the interstate, please do not approach him. 40s in the fridge, got the caddy in the driveway. Get all out of my face, I don't wanna violate. Looked up in the mirror and I told myself, why wait? We took this shit worldwide, you only in 5 states. Came from the 4 corners with my 4 quarters. Showed them the style, then they stole on us. Times got wild, then they told on us. Dog, it was hard, but we had to keep it rolling. You ain't gotta ask, you know where to find me. I be in the back streets where it get grimy. It's just me and Mel, Rennie looking bride deep. I be going hard till I'm in the 5 C's.
In regards to Stanley Tookie Williams, on the night of, you say you know the whole story. What was the story behind that?
Well, first of all, I didn't realize that one of my homeboys was in the car with them. I'm not going to call his name, but Tookie came and he bought a sherm from somebody. They didn't want to sell him the sherm because we didn't want to fuck with him, let him smoke the shit. We didn't, if we didn't like you, you couldn't handle your high. We didn't like nobody didn't want to sell him a sherm. So he got the sherm anyway. He swore to God it wasn't for him. It was for the niggas in the car. And he left. They wasn't gone 20 motherfucking minutes before the murder went down and we heard about it.
So when you say it went down, where did it happen at?
At the motel.
And that was on Vermont?
Was it on Vermont?
Yeah, I believe it was Vermont.
I thought it was Adams, but it was on Vermont.
It might have been 2 different places. I'm not for sure. But I know one of them would happen on Vermont.
Well, the people got shot.
So you also stated that he didn't do it. What do you mean by that?
He was too shermed out. First of all, one of my homeboys and Tookie, they smoking together, and both of them do the same thing. They get stuck on stupid and just sit there because they too hot. But the other motherfuckers are still operating.
When you say others, what do you mean by that?
Whoever the fuck was in the car with them. They wasn't zonked out.
And were they ever prosecuted on this situation? Or
no, they ain't prosecuted.
So what you're saying is only Stanley Tookie Williams
got prosecuted.
And the other 2
got away.
And they testified.
And they testified on it. And they smoked out right now.
And that's why you said what about Moreno Valley?
That's where the snitches is.
When it comes to people mentioning Jimel Bourne's state of mind, his mental state of mind, does that excuse his comments on a liberal white media for the world to see? Knowing that he ran with Tookie every day, and it was like Batman and Robin when you saw them too.
Right.
Speak to that.
Now, he wanted people, like I said, he wanted to be Tookie. He wanted people to be scared of him. He was in his right state of mind. Wasn't nothing wrong with that dude. I ain't even gonna call the dude name. But he was in his right state of mind. Like I said, he wanted to be Tookie. And he wasn't Tookie. He was in his right state of mind. He wanted people to be scared of him, but wasn't nobody scared of Jimel.
So when you think about when people bring up his mental state of mind, does that excuse that situation?
No, it don't excuse it, because he knew damn well what he was saying when he got in front of them white people. You wouldn't say it in front of no niggas, but you got on TV and said it in front of them white people trying to get some points. And the people that knew you and Tookie, we knew what the fuck you was doing. That wasn't cool at all.
Is there anything that Jimel can offer up as an excuse that would go over?
It's nothing he could be excused for. It was uncalled for. The remarks that he made was uncalled for. That was your best friend. That's why I be saying your best friends is the only one could kill you to get close to you. And he couldn't kill him, so he tried to fuck him up verbally.
So, in Tookie's critical, most hour need, the only thing he can come up with was to throw him
under the bus.
And
to
then
make himself look big. But we all knew who he was.
And
he
then to
wasn't about
top
shit.
that off, Governor Arnold Schwarzenegger at the time used to work out with Tookie.
I'm glad you brung that up, because that was personal. He couldn't whoop him at Venice Beach on the weights. And the only way he was embarrassed, we all was out there, he took his life. And that was fucked up. And I opened up the Candlelight Vision at Leimert Park, and I got on the radio and talked about it that night. He wanted to kill him anyway. The man was writing children books. I was talking to this man on a regular, on the computer, writing him. I even asked for permission to write my book, which I really didn't have to do, but I respected him that much. I even carried a sign, said, "Don't kill Tookie, I still have it." So Schwarzenegger did that out of losing, didn't like him, and that's the only way he can get back, is take his life.
Lock the door.
Proof of grind all the time, baby.
Yeah. Cali Finest, baby. Proof of grind all the time. Music money. Got a dollar sign. Hub City. I'm a street nigga, streets fuck with me. I'ma keep pushing products till the feds get me. It's guap off top, diamond Cartier. That nigga Wall won't give a broke bitch the time of day. They see me climbing, they see me shining. That's hard work, proof of grinding. New money got me tipping in that 550. Ali, bad man, and I'm so pretty. I got that tech with me, that's my hater sprayer. Go big, grind now, nigga, play later. What can